Hello YouTube, it's Melissa. I am back and today I am sharing my March and April project life, and I'm doing them together because they overlapped for our spring break right in between at the end of March and the early weeks of April. So yeah, let's get started. If you are just new to my channel, I do my project life with the Hobby Lobby ATC baseball trading cards sleeves, and they're 8.5 by 11 size, and I just tackle each pocket as its own entity. I do everything all matchy, so that's my style. I've been rolling with that for years and I love it, and I try to use up as much of my stash as possible. Sorry about the noise in the background, that's my dog crinkling her toy. And incorporate some new things as well as document, as much as I can. So let's get started. Okay, so I will do a once over. This is my March spread, and this has a little flip here. So I haven't decided if I'm going to put an Avery tab on it yet. I might just leave it. But anyway, so let's see. All my monthly cuts are from the Studio Cameo store, the Silhouette Cameo store, sorry. And it's just the month. And I used an old Project Life card here. I used some bits from a Vicky Bouton ephemera pack. This Go is from the March chipboard from the Allie Edwards chipboard sheets that I get for the stories of the month. And I just put it in between there. This is pinking piece is just a piece from my stash, and then some washi. And then Hit the Slopes. This is just a sticker I cut apart, and it's an afternoon. My husband and my kids went snowboarding here by us. And the Good Stuff is another Allie Edwards Project Life card from the Stories by the Month kit. And basically in the first part of this month, I am documenting that my friend Shelly Bailey, who you guys know on YouTube as Shelly's Home Life and Crafty Life, her and her husband came for a visit, and we got together in Texas 5 years ago. Her and I met on YouTube, and we immediately were like, I don't want to say BFs, but we were very good friends. And so we met in Texas 5 years ago, spent the weekend together. My kids played with her daughter and just had a great time. And so she came here for a handful of days, and we had a blast. Aside from the weather, which I don't harp too much on this layout because my last Project Life talked a lot about the weather, and so I kind of wanted to make it yeah, not as weather related. But as you can see here, we're in a rain here, and this is just a stamp I stamped in some Stampin' Up! Ink. And the flip is us in Grand Haven. We went to the beach. It was a crazy stormy day. And yeah, we just made the most of it. Allie Edwards sticker that says rain, rain, go away. Time with You is an Allie Edwards stamp from the May kit. Us is from Ellie Studio, just one of their puffy stickers. We went to Laugh Fest here in Grand Rapids. They do a Gilda's Laugh Fest. All proceeds, well, most of the proceeds go to the Gilda Laugh Fest Foundation. And so, yeah, we went and saw Brad Upton at the casino by my house. And so just a selfie of us all dressed up. We saw him, and it was so fun. And then they, in fact, left the next day. Now, I didn't document a ton about this. Here talks about it, but I will be doing a pocket page layout 12 by 12 style in my family album, just to use more bits of pieces from my stash. So they left right before St. Patty's Day, and so right off the bat we got a Shamrock Shake, and I just used an Ellie Studio wood veneer. It says Yum, and this is my Technique Tuesday cut apart that you guys see me use. I use it once at least in every spread. So going into St. Patty's Day, I used some washi tape. This today is from the Allie Edwards Story by the Month, and this is just a puffy shamrock with glitter. Out with friends. Okay, I'll do another once over, and we'll go into the flip side. And here is a once over. And again, you guys, if you have any questions about anything or any of the product I use, I'll do my best to answer it. A lot of it's old, some of it's kind of new. I do have one kit that I subscribe to. It was my treat for my birthday, and so once the year's over, that's done. But I'm having fun using the Alley Stories by the Month kits. So here is a concert my son performed in the orchestra with school. The Moxie Strings. It's yeah, a fun little duo. They put on a good show, and so my son is like right in there. And then this is my little kiddo, he's 11. He'll be 12 soon. He is like a little mini version of me. He's always creating. And so I just did hashtag Maker's Gonna Make. And this You Color My World is an ephemera cut from a pack. I want to say it's from Jelly Bean Soup. And then here's me doing a Snapchat. Yeah, we had snow on the first day of spring and I was not pleased. And here's another picture. So I used a chipboard piece from the Ellie Edwards kit that says, Bring on the Sun. I mean, can you believe this crap, you guys? I was not happy. And as a matter of fact, I was texting Shelly because I was pissed that this was still happening. Because, like I said, when she was here, the weather was terrible. February was completely terrible, so I was not in a good place. And then we went to my daughter's choir concert. So that was fun. So in the following weekend, my girlfriend Jody, one of my very, 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 very good friends, she had just built a house and she finally has her own crafty space. So it was finally time for a visit. And so I went there and her and I played all day. So that was a Saturday and it was so fun. And I just used a chipboard piece from Freckled Fawn that says Better Together. And then this is little Candace. She had her first haircut right before we left for spring break. And it was just a little puppy cut, like a trim. And another Freckled Fawn says All About Today. And then this was a piece of scissors from a die cut. I don't even know from when, but they were hot pink and I just used my Sharpie and colored them black. And then my son got his braces off, so love this smile. This is from Ellie Studio, die cut. And yeah, braces off, hip hip. And then here we are leaving for spring break. So I put spring break here with the Allie word stickers. And then here we go as a chipboard from Allie. And then this year we brought my puppy. So that was fun. Okay, so on to the next page, which I decided to go right into April. Theoretically, there was a bunch of different things going through my head, considering that this was the 31st. But we are just going to roll with it. So I'll do a once over. Okay, and so an April cut from the Silhouette store, and then one of Allie's cards from her kit. It just says a lovely reminder of how beautiful change can truly be. And right above this lovely, the word April was here and it said equals. And so I just cut that off. I used some puffy cloud stickers from my stash. I don't know where they're from. I'm sorry. And then the hello there is from Ellie Studio, one of their puffy sheets, and just some wood veneer. I did put some washi tape along the edge here just for something fun, and no rhyme or reason, just that I was documenting like a fun Florida vacation. So I did my journaling here on an Allie card from the kit, just says Let's Do This. And I'll actually be using the bigger version of this, the 4x6 version of Let's Do This, when I scrap Shelly's visit. So so that'll be fun. And then the heart eyes, I want to say that's from Simple Stories. It's just a clear sticker, and I added some hearts. This is us doing a sunset ride on the boat. And another clear sticker, some more clear stickers. And we have friends that are from Indiana, but they spring break the same time as us. And so we went, and their kids are similar to my kids' age. And I just used a spring break chipboard from the Allie kit. It's time to party. This is us mini golfing. This is from Allie's kit. This is from Allie's kit. And It's Time to Party is from Your Next stamp, and it's a golf, just a golf theme stamp. And so I used it there because we were mini golfing. This is from an Allie kit. Just says today was good, and my kids rode some rides at this fun place in Florida. So my daughter and I did some golfing in Florida, and so I used some stickers from my stash, and the word fun was from Ellie Studio, one of their puffy stickers. And so here's another once over, and then I'll flip it over, and this is the second part of our vacation. And so here I used 2 puffy numbers to do Big 10 Tavern. That's where we were. This right now is an Alley card. Just us having a trivia night. Adore This is from the Alley kit, piece of chipboard, and I used my Technique Tuesday cut apart. My favorite person is a Freckled Fawn piece of chipboard, and just my husband and I. This piece of chipboard is from Simple Stories, and I just used it with an Ellie Studio piece of ephemera here to document my son. He loves fishing, so. This is a 4x6 cut in half, and I just used my Lawn Fawn heart dies with some black cardstock to put, that's my family in there, and I took a selfie of them over my shoulder. And I did Together, which was from Ellie Studio, one of their puffy sticker sheets. And Such a Lovely Day is from Allie's kits. Such a Lovely Day here is from Allie's kits. It's a piece of chipboard of my son. We were boating. Making Good Memories is a Freckled Fawn piece of chipboard, and it's just us sitting in one of those huge Adirondack chairs. We're all squeezed in there together. So. This is from Jelly Bean Soup. It's a cut apart. It says, make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. And this is Candace on the boat. She just adored the wind in her hair and the splashing, and it was just, she was just so cute. So here's another Once Over, and then we'll go into the last page now. This is officially my April month, so a couple of the pages do run in after. So let's see. Okay. So here's my daughter. She was, it just says, in this moment, welcome sunshine. It's from the Alley kit, and Such a Lovely Day is from the Alley kit. And this is me just chatting her up at the pool. This is us in Fort Myers. Big Happy Family is from Ellie Studio Puffy Stickers. And it was the night before we were leaving. And so I used the Alley card that says Home Sweet Home, some hearts that I die cut from my stash. And then these are some puffy houses that maybe from Amy's hand, like a long time ago, still trying to make my way through them. Just documenting how we got home and we had a great time. This moment is a puffy sticker from Ellie Studio, and I again used my Technique Tuesday cut art just to document National Sibling Day. This is my son getting recognized for reading 1,000,000 words over the year. I just used a little arrow here to signify that. This is some washi tape with some books, and I did my journaling here. My husband and I had an anniversary on the 11th, and it was 18, so I used, again, more puffy numbers from the Ellie Studio sticker sheet. And then this is a Mama Elephant Happy Anniversary stamp. This is from the Alley kit. It says, so many things to love about you, and every April my husband does a race locally here, and he killed it, so yay. And then this is just some tire washi on the bottom. And then you guys, 4/15, that's right, April 15th. Crazy weather. This is my husband. You can see what he's doing. He's snow blowing the driveway. Yeah, I did a Snapchat here and said, could someone please put me out of my misery? I'm begging you. That's all I want to say about that. Easter, a couple days later, yay, coloring eggs. This is an Alley chipboard. This is an old Hello Today, like Project Life card for my stash. And then I just did a little arrow to the date. We did it the 20th, which was the day before Easter. So another Once Over. Sorry if I'm going fast. I just know it's going to be a longer video. So here's a Once Over. Okay. And so then we have Easter morning, and just documenting with a piece of chipboard from the Alley kit saying that Candace got a little basket. She got some goodies in a little bucket. So I used some Love and So Cute and Adorable XO and some bunnies. Just super old for my stash, just showing how my kids got baskets, and you know, they still love using, like, this is their original bunnies and their original baskets, and I'm just using up bits, using a paper clip or a clip from my stash. And then going into this, we go to brunch every year that Easter falls and we're not in Florida. We go to brunch at the same place. So this is an Alley from the Alley kit. It says Easter memories. I'm thankful for this day. And just took a nice picture of us. And then, oh my gosh, any of my Candy Crush friends will relate to this. I got a jackpot on the spin, the daily spin. So I was floored and elated, as most of you can imagine. So Moving in here, this Precious is an epoxy sticker, really old, and it's just little Candace sitting on my lap after I took her out my coffee. Weekend, This Life is from Ellie Studio, and Sweet is probably from My Mind's Eye. Taking It Easy is from Ellie Studio, and I just wanted to document this little fur ball. I just love her to death. And then towards the end of the month, my girlfriend works for Talbot's, and she's a manager there, and they were having their trunk show for spring and summer. And she asked me if I would come and model a bunch of outfits, and so I just used a fashionable piece of ephemera, like puffy epoxy thing from my stash, and then Chic is from Heidi Swap, super old, same with these. And I just took one picture. I mean, my friend took some pictures, but that's the one I decided to use. And then coming into the end of the month even further, my daughter started track, so going to meets, I used Your Star from the Felicity Jane stamp set, and some hearts from just a heart or a star border punch. And then at the end of the month, this story is from, or this piece of ephemera is from an Alley kit. I brought my puppy to school because my son was doing a presentation on Havanese, and so I brought her as a little prop. Okay, you guys, so that is it. I'm gonna end this video here, but I will put links to my social media in the description box below. I appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and I hope you enjoyed it. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I will see you soon in a coming video. Have a great week. Bye.